thank you very much. Welcome back. Here we are now, second half. It is going to be an intense battle in the middle for the 70th Bradby first leg. It's also a league game. 13-17. The game delicately poised, and the second half, second 40, everything to play for. Here we go. It is so important that Royal College now grow in strength from what they did at the end of that first half, Jeremy.
Yes, of course, Sean. But at the same time, I think they've got to convert their possession into points. And on Trinity's side, I think Trinity should be looking at playing their natural, normal rhythm game. And if they start playing at Royal's pace, I think that is where they would come a cropper. They should control proceedings, and then they would have abundance of possession and also abundance of results.
Here we go. This is referee calling playback. Penalty to Royal College, and a strike straight after the kickoff in the second half as Jamaldeen, I think, runs out.
Sean, Royal started dominating the last 10 minutes in the second of the first half, and were able to bring the points, the margin down to 4, just 4. And now this just in the first few minutes of the second half, the inside Trinity territory, and there's opportunity to get 3 more points on the board, and probably almost, then reduce the margins. So this is something Royal need to do whenever they come into Trinity territory. They have to put some points on the board.
Yes, very much so, Rubs, and I think it's 13-17. So Nimshan just lining it up from the corner flag. It's a different angle kick. It's a difficult angle for him, but he's done this. This is his home turf. He's got the wind against him a little bit, so he's going to try and aim for the upright, the right upright. There we go. Having a good look at the slot. The sticks in front of him, concentrating. Has he got it right? Yes, he has. Absolutely perfect from Nimshan. Royal College, 16-17. It's all on the cards, Rubs.
This seems to be something Royal have done in the past, coming back and turning tables. So this is going to be Royal Trinity. Let's see, probably another 38 minutes to go. Probably going to be a very, very hot game. Jeremy?
Yeah, Python, I think both teams are accustomed to coming back in the second half. I think the team that holds its nerve, controls the game, and also is patient enough would see results their way. Sean?
True. It's about fitness now. It will come down the last 15 minutes. Trinity have always had that extra power and extra petrol. But today, will that change? Referee saying carry on.
Holding on.
Holding down, says ref.
Well, this is an opportunity for
holding
Trinity.
on and just giving it away. When you have possession, keep it simple. Sometimes you wonder what goes through players' minds. They're on the they're outside their 22. They just need to secure that ball, set it up, do something simple, and they just give it back. So Trinity now going to the corner.
You've got to play basic rugby, Sean, when you are in your half, when you are in your opponent's half, I'm sorry. Because what happens is when you try to improvise and you try to be a bit more melancholy, you tend to lose that bit of ammunition that you have. Just be basic, just go about your work, and I think the results would come.
Well, precisely. If you do what you've done in practice, then you know exactly what you're up to. If you come up with something special that you haven't done before.
And this is where Trinity is very, very good at. They're making play and they're making the yards. And they've got to spread it wide, which they're doing very well.
Nicely popped up. Well held there. Good support from the Trinity backs. Trinity grinding towards that Royal line.
This is good play by Trinity once again. They're taking challenge into Royal, and their handling has been very much better.
In a good huddle. Ratwata corner ball.
This is quite good. I think I brought on the commentator's question on that.
Yes, we already wrote it up and he got slapped in the process. Nevertheless, here's Royal College now with the chance to get out of jail.
That was a chance of begging indeed, but Trinity have got to keep pressing on if they're going to make this stay. And I think Royal has recovered very well.
But the ball's still in. So Trinity have another opportunity. Sheik's going to spin it wide. Well, a very good pass. Oh dear, dear.
Python, that was a horror.
But I thought, Sean, that Trinity should have taken the kick at goal there. With just a very simple kick, and probably this will be a crucial error. and could cost them the match.
Well, let's hope it doesn't go that far. Trinity College should have really thought simple, but they decided that they had maybe an opportunity, and the captain decided on that. They went in the corner, they've squandered that opportunity. Royal College now a chance to get away, and Trinity guilty of dreadful play there. They just had to pass it in the hands, keep it straight forward. No pressure on them either, and they passed forward and gave it away.
Just 1 point, the difference is only 1 point. So the Trinity team deciding to, kick at, take a touch for a line out. I thought that's a mistake. And just a couple of minutes in the second half.
Very much so. Here's a huge up and under. Sheikh manages to get that ball behind somehow, but men in front.
One more opportunity for
offside.
Royal. Another opportunity with Royal again. Royal coming into Trinity territory and have made put some pressure on Trinity team, and probably this is the chance for them to convert mistakes into points.
Yes, very much so, and that's what it's all about. The game, the time spent in practice. You talk about composure, you talk about pressure, you talk about patience. Have a look at this. Trinity College doing well, but in the process, referee says penalty. So another opportunity presents itself to Nimshan, the skipper. It's just inside from the 40. It's about a 35-meter penalty. This is bread and butter for him. We'll find out soon enough. Looking at the uprights.
Will they be able to take the lead for the first time, Shah? This is going to be crucial for Royal.
It would be a massive step up if he gets it.
No. He kicks it aside.
Inches away, Ravi, inches away.
Probably this was not his angle. This was not his side. Probably he prefers it on the right side, not on the left side.
Quite possible.
That's a typical Python comment, I would say, looking at side shot. But on the whole, I think this game is nicely building up, Sean. It's coming into a good, and there you see His Excellency also enjoying himself with the two principals of the two schools. This is a fabulous evening in Colombo. Lovely weather for rugby, and both schools are dishing it out, although the pace of it could improve slightly.
Roll away! Okay, good.
There you go, referee just saying roll away. In trouble.
Trinity should capitalize on position now because they're moving forward here, but then Royal at the same time is also guilty there of dropping position.
There's a big man.
This is Basu. He should use his weight and he goes through. And Trinity have got numbers on the outside, and that's clever play indeed by taking the ball right in.
No pressure.
Look for. Come back, Red. Use that.
Jessica tries to get out of trouble. Nicely outside.
This is a good run by Trinity.
Number 11 there for Trinity College. Still on. Is he held up?
More ball.
Royal just held him up. They just need to
Send
keep
it
him up
out.
there.
Send it out.
Well, he goes to deck now.
Roll away.
Very clear instructions from the referee saying roll away, roll away. Hands up from
I
the
think
red.
Trinity has one position here. Royal playing from an offside position, Sean.
Very much so, coming in from the side. So Trinity Radbata, Skipper Radbata will bang it into the corner and try and get as close as he possibly can. Here he is, just outside the 22. So Trinity advance again, and Royal's chances, they seem to be giving it back. They've got opportunity, they've got possession, and they just hand it back.
You see the pattern of play, Sean, from both teams. There's no sustained pressure on teams here on each other, and this is what is causing a breakdown with their free flow of rugby. And now if you see Trinity have been in this territory for some time, but they've not been able to make the yards, and likewise with Royal as well. But here is a golden opportunity. They've got the backs who can do the work. They've got the speed also. But the crucial play here is Trinity winning the line out, which has been a bit of a bugbear for them this season.
There we go, replacements coming in for Stolen by...
and this has been a problem, Sean, as I was telling you. We've not won a line out at all, our own line out in this game. But we've got position well.
There's a Trinity line now just setting up. Looking to go wide again. They got numbers.
Good position, and we've got numbers. Trinity is outside. Oh, once again. And these are criminal issues, Sean. In an A division game, you're playing for the plum here. You cannot afford to play expansive and be very, very sound with your handling. And this is costing good teams lots of points. But at the same time, you've got to improve on this, because these conditions are ideal for handling to be top class. And Python, I can't see why boys are not holding on to passes that are very crucial at crucial times.
Good open rugby is the call here, but they're just not getting it right, Rubs.
High-stake game, I don't think is acceptable in this standard of A division schools rugby. And Royal and Trinity cannot make this kind of mistake, especially at this Plums Trophy of Rugby Shield. Very unfortunate for Trinity. Of course, they have retained position.
That was a very good scrum from Trinity College, Ravi.
Yeah.
And they really put their weight to good use. Have a look at this. And they win possession back for their scrum.
Of course, both teams look even at the moment. Of course, Trinity has an opportunity here. They are put in. Where will they be able to score? A good chance to run the ball deep down the line and support.
There's Nikhil coming in as a prop. He's replaced.
Probably, you know, the rules coming into play and the referee giving the calls for the scrummage.
Picked up early.
It breaks, and that Sheikh runs again. Grabbing the all three-quarter line. That's the scrum half is trying to slip through.
Nicely clean by Trinity College.
Or Sarindra Ratpat ready for a drop. Yes.
Smartly done by Ratwata. Very straightforward. Held it up nicely. Taken early by the number 8. And then, thank you very much, Trinity. Very smooth, very sharp.
This is percentage play, fabulous from Trinity, because this is what they need to be doing. They need to be coming into the Royal territory, getting the points, and then putting the pressure on. Because Royal are a side that also can come at you very hard in the second half, and this should not be allowed. And Trinity, I think, is now quietly coming into their own.
They did the right thing, and the captain decided to do the drop kick, because they have to take the lead. They have to keep on that lead. They're just like seated by 4 points now, and that's the right thing. The captain's decision was right. Absolutely perfect.
Spot on, Python, spot on.
There's Nimshan trying to gain some yardage for his side. A little bit of a kicking game going on. Good hands from Sheikh. Tries to put his wingman away, doesn't get so. 3 defenders onto the winger there. So here's ball for Trinity College again. Ratwata looking to exploit the little gap there.
This is good play by Trinity, Shan. They've exploited the Royal holes in the line, and then they're punishing them by getting into the yard. And this is opening up gaps, which you can see. And this is numbers, and he's through, I think, because this is...
Oh my goodness! Going round the corner, line and a pass.
And this has opened up an opportunity for Royal, which they're right through, and they're taking it. But that's fabulous defense once again by Trinity.
Perfect defense from the Trinity opposition winger, I think he was, coming round. Good tackle, beautiful rugby. The Bradby just lights it up.
It's come alive, is it? But this is what I always keep harping about Python. A position, ball in hand, very crucial at crucial times. And these young guys should be looking at making those key collections and converting them into points.
Have a look at this. Here's the replay of that. Good tackle. Missed pass. Pops the ball up. Good tackle there again. And Gayal bangs it up and then chases it down himself. Here's the opportunity. Oh.
Excellent defense by Samarasekara, I think, and he's one of the better forwards in Trinity. Proved time and time again.
Magical defense, really, because that was a try.
Brilliant.
That was a try for the asking.
Golden opportunity to Royal to make it. Oh! It's going to be... Is that a piece of cake? The guys asking about that ball, just the line staring in front of him.
Here we go. Royal College winding it up. Trinity defense.
Great opportunity for Royal to get the lead for the first time. Will they make it? That's going to be the question.
Roll away!
Kyle
Just
got in position.
fighting their way just under the post. Sean?
Yes. Royal trying to just grind it to the line. Pick and go. Trinity's defense up to it. They're going sideways a little bit.
Royal cannot afford to make a mistake here.
Still possession on Royal side. Trying to go down the middle. There's no room there. Trinity's defense holding up. They got numbers on the wide now. They need to spin it. Here's Gail Jayasinha. Oh, a little chip over the top. Numbers. What was he thinking?
What did he do? That was a cardinal error by the scrum half. I don't know why he decided to kick.
It was a fly half who kicked. Not sure what he was thinking at the time. He had numbers on the outside, and the fly half decided for some reason that he thought the winger might be underneath it, and he wasn't.
Sean, once upon a time, the famous Trinity fly half, Kawan Rambukwala said, you could see that here.
Who's going out?
Wow.
Who's going out?
It's absolutely. What he said, Jeremy, was, he hates two things, a kicking fly half and a nagging wife.
You are now going to get us all into trouble, mate. I don't see any of the alternative. Here's referee Jamaldeen and family. Wonderful sight.
Well, that indeed was opportunity lost for Royal, and this is where Trinity's got to pick them up and then move forward, because they're giving the game to Royal where they should not be doing it, and they are looking at position. And Royal running very well at the moment.
Oh my goodness!
And once again stretching the Trinity defense right
stretching
throughout.
the imagination of error. Really, when you get balls like that, and
You
just
have to
give
hold
it
on,
away.
Sean. You have to hold on to those. And Royal are playing with a lot of purpose at the moment, and Trinity is just holding on to their life and defending. But I think the two should come up. That's quite a deep kick and a very, very good clearance there from Trinity College. And this
Massive relief.
This is what they should be doing. They should be playing in the Royal half, because that is where they are very good at, because they're a rhythm team, and when a rhythm team comes good, you just take the flow with you. The points would come.
These are important situations in the game, Jeremy. You cannot make mistakes. We could see in this level that was a very bad pass, and the Winthrop quarter couldn't correct it. If he corrected it properly, Sean, you know how you have received beautiful passes right in front of you.
This is the third time, Robs. This is the third time that Royal have squandered away and just thrown away decent passes.
This is problem with the Royals. It's a young side, and they have been molded into a fighting unit. However, they cannot make mistakes. Once again, here you can see they are bundling, and Trinity probably within that position.
Trinity, power running. Excellent from Trinity College. Wonderful rucking from them.
Trinity should open up. Position coming back again their way. And they need to spread this wide, because they've got the numbers, and that's good thinking by Ratwatha right onto the corner. But alas, Sean, we go to a line out, and this is where Trinity has been found wanting. They've got to contest now. They've got to challenge Royal, because they are around 10 to 12 meters away, and this is a good opportunity to pressurize this Royal defense, which at times have also succumbed in this game and during the season as well.
Well, it's now or never in this first half, because the second half, at least the last half of the second half, is just coming up. We're 20 minutes almost on the clock, which means this game's going to go all the way down to the wire. It's 16-20. Anything is possible. Clearance kick from Royal College that doesn't go out. Big up and under.
Sheikh kicking back.
Who's underneath it? There's nobody there. Oh! Taken by Ratwatha. He's got support. Boom! Big tackles coming in.
Right.
Trinity do
Still
well.
retaining position. Probably they need to work the line. They have not been doing that consistently in the second half. They have been stuck in the middle. Here they have got one more occasion. They have looked a deep kick.
Ratwatha trusting his foot again.
Up with the referee.
I thought he might have done a lot better had he just got it in the hands and let it go wide. The winger was actually on an overlap.
Line off just outside the 25, inside Royal territory. one more opportunity for Trinity to get the numbers on the board. The score has been stagnated for 16-20 for the last 10 minutes. 60 minutes of play gone. Trinity is still leading 20-16.
Royal are ringing on the changes here. They're bringing in fresh legs into the field. Trinity persisting with the numbers that they have and the players that they have. Royal wins it once again. Careful modifications in their line-out have ensured crisp ball to them.
Excellent line-out from Royal College. They've got that right, very much so. Penalty, Trinity encroaching.
Coming in from the side, I presume, Sean.
Coming in on the side, so Royal get a chance to get out of their own half. Trinity were looking good, settling up, but just maybe some tired legs and some tired minds as well. But this is critical now. The last 20 minutes. This is where fitness matters. This is where all the preparation, all the months of practice, all the hard work, all the planning, the mentality, the psychology, it all comes down to now, because you've got to get it right. Under pressure, get it right. That's what we talk about.
Shan, Royal have a new standoff. Jamaldeen, that's Nizam Jamaldeen's son, the younger son, who just came in.
So the youngest Jamaldeen now takes the field.
Yeah.
Following in the footsteps. Royal College with a decent ball now. Have they lost it? Yes, turnover ball. Trinity College.
Good opportunity for Trinity.
Oh my goodness.
Good opportunity for Trinity.
Why did he pass so hard? Would be a question I would ask. He had the gap. He'd taken the space up. He just needed to pop that ball. And there was a try for the asking.
Soft skills, Sean.
Yes.
Didn't show it.
Have a look at that.
Yeah.
He just spun that so much. And the runner could not collect. Well, both parties guilty in a way.
Absolutely. Royal were lucky in that instance, though. Absolutely lucky.
So the luck with Royal, if you can say that. And how long are they going to ride this luck? 16:20 if you're joining us on Channel I. Where have you been? This is the 70th edition of the Bradby Shield. Singer making a proud tradition even richer. Brilliant for all of us on Channel I. There's Trinity. Has he encroached? Referee says no. Ball was out. Good ball, well won. Here's a chance again. Nicely taking two defenders. Good set. Oh, lost it. Lost it. Referee says no, bring it back. This game has really gone in fits and starts, Chang'a. The second half has been so patchy. Maybe tired legs, I'm not too sure. Tell me.
Oh, patchy, itchy, you may call it. It's always been drop passes.
There you go, nice to see Mr. Gunawardena taking time off. It's a different ball really for him.
Doesn't matter, it's a ball game, Shano.
Absolutely.
Doesn't matter. And Trinity has been living on, I just can't understand how Royal kicked that ball into the dead ball area when they were attacking. And that released the entire pressure of the Trinity 15. And it's 20 points to 16, the scoreboard reads. And with Ratpathe to increase it with a penalty.
Yep, it's the last quarter of the game, Chang'a. And you know and I know this is the most critical quarter of the game. It's when the mentality stands up, it's when the heart beats harder, and it's when the legs and the petrol. 23 plays 16.
Absolutely. Royal, even if it's a score and do convert, the scores remain equal. So this is very crucial. That was a crucial kick, and the skipper has come thumbs up with that.
And he should have taken that earlier penalty as well when they got the opportunity.
Trinity should have, yes, they should have earlier. Yeah.
So here we are now. Here's Ratwatha, clinical with his boot. He's definitely got his boots on today, his kicking boots rather. So Royal College, few errors that they've got to sort out. A lot of things to think about as Ratwatha kicks out of his 22. Nice kick. Where are the chasers?
Well collected. Oh, that's a dangerous pass.
Nobody there, nobody behind him. But well done. Was it a forward pass? Oh,
Called
my
forward
goodness.
by the referee.
How many times have you seen this, Jahan? It's just Unfortunate, unforced errors. Just a little bit of thinking, really, nothing else. Little bit of thinking when you get the basics right. Have a look at this. Definitely. Well, you call it flat, but we have to let the referee make that decision.
Yeah, in the end, he has the best sighting, so we'll give him that benefit of doubt.
That's it. So here we go.
I think, Sean, to be fair by the referee, he's done a good job so far.
Well, he's been consistent, I have to say that.
Yeah, absolutely.
When I say crouch, you all need to crouch.
He's done a good job. He's young. He's got a good future ahead. And it's a big occasion. It's a big occasion. And I think as we promote rugby, the players, the administrators, the managers, big coaches, we got to promote the referees too.
This is it. We've got to give them their status and their due. They are human after all.
Trinity is running.
Trinity has been doing this quite efficiently. They just haven't been keeping it in their hands long enough, perhaps. But they've got good runners. Stolen.
Again.
Turnover ball.
There's a lot of turnover ball for both sides, Sean. However, I feel since the prop forward has changed, Royal has not been that strong up front. Their scrum is not as great as it used to be with Hanifa on there.
They've got wheeled a little bit.
They got Nicola that has come in.
The fly half looked for support. There was nobody there. Oh, charge down. Lucky that there was another player behind him. Ball still in. There's the big prop man. Where's he gone? Nice pass.
Trinity has the whole back line open.
Numbers.
They have to score.
Good tackle.
Well passed. Well.
Was it a forward pass? Or was it a try? It looked okay.
It's given a try. I think it was okay.
How did he get that ball back? Beautiful in the tackle. Let's have a look at that on replay. Trinity go wild. The crowd scream and shout.
A worthwhile replay, Sean, to watch that. Lovely. Keep the ball alive. That's the crucial one.
There's the number 13 for Trinity College. Let's have a look at this. Here's the replay. Oh, beautiful. Beautiful. What support. What a pass back in the tackle. He's been watching a lot of Super 15 rugby, I'm sure. That's what you do. Get it right on the day.
You can watch any rugby. You're going to make it right. And Trinity has made it right.
On the day, Changa. On the day. All of those errors made up in one decent pass. Under pressure. Beautifully laid back. Even better support picking it up. Stumbling forward, but stumbled over the line. Try time.
Yes, Shannon, but before that, I think Trinity made that try with having about 5 people overlapped with Royal and having no 3/4 out there.
That's true.
Brilliant.
It was initiated by the Trinity prop.
Absolutely,
with a very good pass.
Yep. That kick didn't go through. Yeah, it didn't go through.
28-16. We've got about 12, 13 minutes left on the clock. Referee having a decent game, as they say. The crowd stunned into silence because Royal College looked like they had the thing written out for themselves and then just gave it back again to Trinity. A tough kick from inside their 22, which they should have cleared. They didn't. The prop got a hold of it. Good pass right across the park. Try in the corner. Beautiful stuff. Oh!
There we go again with those unforced errors, Sean. And
these are just players taking their eyes off the ball. He saw the advance in traffic and he just thought, I'll catch it. He didn't.
More than eyes on the ball, calling for the ball, Sean. The cardinal, the first rule is to call for the ball. Once it's called, he takes responsibility. The others move away to support him.
Too true. That didn't happen. If you saw the replay of that drop catch, let's have a look if you can pull us up the replay.
There was also a penalty given for obstruction after the drop catch.
So there's Royal College now with another opportunity. This game, dare I say, has been a game of absolute opportunity. It's gone up and down, left and right, and both teams have got their opportunities, and Trinity so far have utilized a slightly better advantage.
I was about to say that Royal has not utilized all the opportunities that they had. I think they got a lot more than Trinity. Trinity has really taken those chances and done well.
I totally agree with you, Jan. Royal had more opportunities than Trinity. Look at that. Look at it. You can't make mistake of that nature. You have to have your basics right.
These are fundamental errors. I mean, you're at the Trinity 5-yard line and you throw crooked throw.
Well, I'll tell you this much, mate, is the captain would have there. He's that number 15, unfortunately. But whoever is the scrum half, the number 8, maybe, you say we're on the 22, we're inside the 22. Look how far we are, how far the line is from where we are. Get the 3 and let's go home. That should have been the call. It didn't happen, and now they've given it away.
Trinity has made a mistake too now, so they're taking in turns.
Well, it's been very much the yo-yo of error. So it's something that they will have to focus on in practice. Both sets of coaches, Coach Martis for Royal and Neil Foot for Trinity.
But a bigger thing on this, I think, is, you know, the junior rugby for both schools. You know, that's where you learn your skill level. You know, it doesn't look as if it's coming through there.
Well, it's unforgivable when you look at it from one side, but then it's under pressure. You got to give the boys a little bit more on a day like this. It is massive pressure. But having said that, you still got to try and get it right as much as possible.
Yeah, I agree with the skill levels that are coming through the ranks. Having said that, this is under pressure, as John said, huge pressure. You know, the old boys, the parents, the coaching staff, everyone.
Hundreds of thousands, millions watching, want each one of them to succeed. Now, what was that? The thinking was there, very scrappy up and under. Royal College trying to set it up now. They need to. Oh dear, oh dear.
Mistakes, yellow. It's a penalty for Trinity. The Royal want to go and score a try. All good fun. That's good.
Yes. Ratwata, cool head on his shoulders. He's done well today.
Trinity missed the haka today. They didn't perform the haka.
He's
maybe
been very
second leg.
composed, talking with the ref at every given turn. He's done his job with a great amount of skill.
Good reminiscing about the haka.
You don't want to remind us of that again.
No, we don't want to go there.
Okay, up in Pallekele, we can look forward to that. Fair call. So here's the chat going on. Here's another line out for Trinity College. Can they get it right?
Talking about all rugby and all that, the sponsorships of both these teams are two big car companies.
Not straight.
Kia from Royal and Land Rover for Trinity.
Absolutely, good partnerships, and you've got to be in that. Along those veins, you've got to say thank you to Singer, who really, without question, been a partner to this Bradby family story, because this is the oldest school's rugby fixture in the world, and Singer have been supporting this for 25 years. The vision that Singer have for rugby in Sri Lanka, the investment into the future for our youth is magnificent, and you have to say a very big thank you, a very big hand to Singer.
Absolutely, Sean. I totally agree with you. Singer has come very, very strong. They've been there for many years. You know, having said that, thanking all the sponsors, we can't forget Dialogue for sponsoring the Referee Society, where nobody wants to tread that area.
True, and schools.
And the club rugby.
And Singer, of course, have stayed the course. They have not, at any stage, taken a step back. They've taken many steps forward. This is good pressure stuff now. This is down to the last 7-8 minutes. This is now the time. Whoever is going to win from now on, the next try will be critical. Royal have everything to do. They've got a lot of work ahead of them. They've got 2 scores ahead. They have to try and sort that out. In the meantime, Trinity just have to maintain some possession and maybe play some territory game now.
I absolutely think so. And Royal have to look at trying to bridge that gap and think about, not now, but think about the second leg as well.
True.
Ravi, Jehan, Jeremy and Sean was bowled over by Maiden. They stopped commentating, they paused for it. And as we get back to the game.
Well, she was very much an expert, man, because you could see how she was focusing on the game. So we have to look at that. Here's the chance now for Royal College. Oh. Maybe Royal need to spend a little bit more time on the counter-rucking, because they've got opportunities when they get ball there, one person, and they're not being able to get that ball back.
What's disturbing me, Jehan, is that when he saw the under-18s playing today, and that's the feed up to the next level. I thought Trinity just dominated play there.
Well, yes, I thought Trinity were a class above in that. They looked a lot more skilled.
Definitely, and but it's been something of that has happened along the years where the Trinity under 18 or the Simithya Arachis pretty much stayed with Trinity most of the times. Traditionally, Royal seems to be doing better when they come up to the under 20 level, but obviously not in the last 3 years. So
here's Ratwatha now with a long kick. Nicely collected by Nimshan, captain to captain. Taken late, perhaps. Let's have a look at the replay. The game has been played in very good spirit, so let it remain as such.
I think
good,
it was
hard tackle.
More of an obstruction, I think.
I think so. He had already committed to the tackle, so maybe he just went through with it. Let's have a look. Here's Nimshan. Beautifully collected by him. Good hands. Has a look. Pops it over the top. Yes, deliberate.
Yeah, that's deliberate.
He was just standing in the way. He's been watching too much NRL.
Well, NRL, he's lucky to be on the pitch. He should have been having an early shower.
It's very much a yellow card offence in any book. He didn't need to do anything really. He just stood in the way. He measured it, premeditated it, and referee, well, he's lucky today.
But to be fair, he controlled the game well. He not used his cards very much. I think he didn't have any opportunities to use it. Maybe the last one was as Royal opt to take the short tap. They want the points on the board with a few minutes ticking on, with about 5 minutes of play.
Well, yes, that was Gail Jayasinghe showing that he was going to go for touch and then deciding to take the quick tap. Fair call. Here's Trinity. Long pass. Ball's gone back.
Sean, I think Royal has seemed to have lost the plot. They don't seem to be playing with a plan at all at the moment, and just going according to the motions.
Forward pass.
Yep.
And as you were saying, Jayan, the cohesion of a side comes down to maintaining a good balance. Nicely done there. Really well done. Gets away from 2 tackles. Gets scattered by the 3rd.
That's Bhanuka Rajapaksa, probably next year's captain.
He's a very good player. Got lots of skills. Seen him play in the 7s as well. Outstanding. Oh dear, oh dear. Those are balls you do not want to drop when you're under pressure like that. Oh, cramp. The referee's got cramp. Where's the salt? Where's the ice? Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
All that running from the referee has given him cramp. There you go. What has he been eating or drinking? A lack of salt for the ref. Ouch. He's screaming. He's in pain.
I think the whole stadium is in laughter.
But it's not fair for the whole stadium to laugh, but they do.
I know, it's not fair. He's looking for ice.
You need a little bit of salt, Mr. Ref, and some calf. Oh, that is painful.
Was this something Royal fed him at half-time?
Well, it's those grapes, I think.
I think he's got cramps in both his calves. That is very, very painful. There we laugh so much because you know exactly how it feels. Here's it. Here's on screen. Referee's just indicating on his clock. He sat down. Thank you very much. That's a bit of an exercise. I thought he was going to do some push-ups and some stomachs.
I think he may need another ref.
Let's have a look at that again, because I was convinced he was going to do some stomachs. But putting his hand up and looking at his watch gave him a cramp. Have a look at this. All right, here we go. Let me talk this for you. Here's the ref. He said, I'm looking at my watch. Oh my goodness, how much is that? Cramp. He says it's time for a cramp.
I think he was timing himself.
Sorry, Mr. Ref. He's good. Big applause. I think that got the best applause today.
And he's going to feel it tonight, for sure.
He's still holding both his calves. I rather think he's been doing his beep test, so fair enough.
Tango, you know anything about his beep
wonder
test?
what level beep test is.
All I know, I see him on FB with the army uniform on, so I don't know whether he's going for any training. But having said that, give him a chance, give him the opportunity.
All right.
He's had fun this evening.
3 minutes for Royal College to get a try and see what they can do, and for Trinity College just to maintain the balance. This 70th Bradby, this 2014 edition, has gone down to the wire. This is a league match as well. Trinity holding up a set move. Ratwatha delaying the pass. A little pop. Didn't quite work. Royal defense nice and up. Here we go. It's getting darker here at the Reed Avenue Stadium, the Royal Stadium. But of course, the crowd is hushed Nobody is left. Royal College an opportunity again. What are they going to do? They've got a little over a minute plus injury, but it looks like it's going to go right down to the wire on this score. 28-16.
They have to go for touch. It's not a really good kick from Gael.
Well, they'll go for the line-out, which they've been dominating nicely. Now they need to try and see. Ball in hand, grind a little bit. A few hits if they can just suck in the Trinity defence and see if they can get to this line as much as possible.
Yes, Sean. At this stage, Royal just needs to see how they can reduce that gap for the second leg.
Very much so. The thinking has to be a little bit expansive. You've got to look at your numbers and get it right. This is only the first leg, despite being a league match. Oh dear, oh dear. These are the stories.
I got to tell you, the referee's not the only one with cramps. We got Django with cramps at the moment.
Well, that's what you say. Never laugh too soon. So SW is just cramped up in his calf. He's been sitting too long in these plastic chairs. They're very ergonomically designed special plastic chairs. Madam, whom are you texting? You need to be watching the game. It's the last 2 minutes, or the last minute now. We're almost done.
I think Trinity has another chance of attacking Royal and adding input
Good
into
ball.
their scoreline.
Ratwata, inside pass. A little static. He's not going to go too far. Two defenders hit him at the same time. His support arrives now. Royal looking to see if they can try and salvage something. In the meantime, referee says Royal ball. Held up. The prop says, hang on, ref, we were going forward. Come on.
That's right. I think the prop was a bit surprised that the ball was given to Royal for a scrum.
So here we go. It's been a game and a half in one sense of the word, but the list of error has been pretty much the dominant factor, and that's been the second half story as well. So we look forward to the second half of the second leg in Pallekele, all dressed up for the occasion when we travel up to Kandy. But in the meantime today, it has been a game of fits and starts. It could have easily gone Royal's way, but it didn't happen on the day due to a whole bunch of things, which I'm sure, what a scrum!
What I told you earlier, Sean, with the changeover from the prop, Royal has never been able to manage the same consistency that they had, and the front five being strong as the starter of the game.
It's been tough.
It's been tough.
Referee says thank you very much.
That's the match end.
End of the first leg of the 2014 Bradby, the 70th edition. Wonderfully brought to you and partnered by Singer for 25 long years. And for us, a very proud day on Channel I, because this game has gone all the way. A few mistakes, a few errors that made it a little difficult, but nevertheless, it's been a very interesting game. What seems to be the matter?
I think everyone was confused whether the referee was injured or whether the game was over.
Oh, I see.
The players were thinking the referee had got injured again.
Okay, so a little bit of confusion at the end, but the referee's blown full time. That is a long whistle, as we say. For those of you watching around Sri Lanka and around the world, thank you very much indeed. As the players huddle with their respective corners, well, it seemed like a sudden end to a very interesting game that sort of started but didn't really go the distance. Too many mistakes on both sides. Cost the game, but cost the game for Royal, really.
Cost the game for Royal, definitely. I think there were a lot of opportunities they didn't take. Trinity had less opportunities. They capitalized on them and scored. Royal had so many opportunities. I think they didn't play up to par. They didn't come to the park.
So a tough day for Royal College is something that they will have to look at. The drawing board, the whiteboard, they'll have to go back and try and sort it out. In the meantime, the crowd is all stood up. Everybody is here. And now they start to a little bit of applause. The referee survives cramp.
He's smiling.
He seems okay. He's got to get a bit of salt solution into his blood, some rehydrate to save his calves from cramping again. As the two teams say well done to each other. Those traditions are so important. A match that was played in very good humor. Excellent, hard game, nice and clean, nothing untoward, and that's what you really want from this Bradby. It's a wonderful banner for rugby around the world. It's a great flag for schools rugby, a great example of how Trinity and Royal play their rugby, and show the world. Here are the highlights coming up right from the start. You can enjoy this. Chock-a-block, absolutely chock-a-block. Not a vacant, not even standing room. Here's that initial ball for Royal College. And have a look at this, 3 minutes into the game. Thank you very much. That was the Trinity winger running it down for all his worth. A dream start from him.
And get 80 meters, I think.
Yes, absolutely. Just from inside the 22. Fabulous. And those things you do the shuttle running in practice, you never imagine that you get a chance. And there was Ratwata, efficient as always with his boot. And then the Trinity line, on the few occasions they actually managed to run, look exceptionally good if they caught the ball. Here's Sheikh closing it down for Trinity College. And that was the domination they enjoyed. Unfortunate tackle, wasn't intentional. Would have been a yellow card, but referee was fair down the line.
It's not going to be easy for Royal up in Pallekele, Shan.
2-2, and there's Nimshan getting a very good pass from Gal Jayasinghe. A missed pass.
That's the only try that Royal scored, I think.
And they should have had a lot more. There was about 4 or 5 opportunities they missed.
Absolutely, yeah.
And there was Nimshan and Ratwata in turn, getting their flag to fly. And here's this delightful drop goal from Ratwata. So the game really never lived up to its massive expectations. But as Bradby's go, it's first leg, and you got everything to look forward to. Here's that outstanding try
skill
from the number 13, backing up beautifully. And what a pass back. That's the referee blowing full time, and we're done. Thank you very much, Jehan Kanagaratne.
Thank you, Shan.
To Jeremy, to S.W. Chang, and to, of course, to Ravi Vijayanathan. We'll see you up in Pallekele. Here's a summary. So for those of you stats gurus who enjoy these, 28-16. 3 tries. Royal should have had more tries, but they didn't. 3 conversions, the 1 conversion. More penalties to Royal College. Thank you very much, Nimshan, the skipper. And that delightful drop goal from Ratwata. Let's have a look. Guess where we'll be for the second leg. Bradby Shield, second leg, 24th May. Trinity College, Pallekele. Get there early, get your seats, sort it out. It's live on Channel Live, you're going to miss. Thank you very much for those of you who spend the time with us today. Hope you enjoyed the commentary from all of us here. We shall see you soon for all of us around Sri Lanka. Take care. This is a magical country and we will enjoy. These are the Islanders saying good night. Blessings to everybody.